Welcome back to the trail with Mushy the Cowboy Cook. Today we're going to cook chicken cordon bleu. It's an old dish, but it's easy to put together in just a few steps. So let's get into the video. Alright, for the chicken cordon bleu, I've got chicken breast. I put between pieces of plastic wrap, flatten it out with my trusty hammer. You can always use a rolling pin if you want to. I've got breadcrumbs, a couple of beaten eggs, and some flour. So what I'm going to do is take some Swiss cheese, and then I got some thin Black Forest ham. So I've got about 4 slices of that. And then what you want to do is to fold it over. Wrap it up real tight. Put this in the refrigerator for about an hour. So we'll come back and dredge it and get it cooking. Alright, I've had my chicken in the refrigerator for end up being a couple hours, but you can even make this a couple days ahead of time. But you need to, and that way, especially if you're making a lot of them, you can get them done and not be so burdened trying to put everything together at the last minute. So I've got my 16-inch Dutch oven heating up. I've got a pan that's sprayed. So what you want to do is flour a little bit so that everything can coat real well. Do an egg wash. And then breadcrumbs. Breadcrumbs on it real good. So this is a simple meal. You've got Valentine's Day coming up in February, and if you're wanting to impress your loved one with the nice meal that you cooked yourself, this can be the perfect entree to that meal. But just a few steps here and there. And like I said, do it ahead of time so you're not stressed out. And then in goes the oven. If you're doing it in your house, I would say about 375 for an hour, a few extra minutes. Because there is a little bit of overlap of the chicken that you want to make sure you get cooked well. But other than that, we'll be back when it's ready. Alright, the chicken is ready. End up taking about right at an hour. In fact, the last little bit, I took it off the bottom heat. There it is, quite crispy. Smells delicious. Now the breadcrumbs I used was Italian flavored panko breadcrumbs. Cheese pool. I did use an instant thermometer to check the internal temperature. Oh yeah. Now one thing you can do, a lot of my cheese came out, kind of looks like the cheese from that Inside Out sandwich, is cook it with no cheese or put some in it, and then the last few minutes maybe stick a piece of cheese on top and let it melt. Tastes like chicken cordon bleu to me. Yeah, I'd do something like that, because even the prepared ones you buy at the store and you have to cook, sometimes that cheese will come out, but nothing wrong with having a cheese, kind of a cheese sauce to pour over it after it's cooked. So give it a try, especially with Valentine's Day coming up. You want to cook for your husband, wife, boyfriend, girlfriend, whatever your significant other is. This be the foundation for a really nice romantic dinner that you cooked yourself. And that's the important thing, that you cooked it yourself. Whether you cook it outside or inside in the oven, but give it a try. Well, I hope you enjoyed that video on the chicken cordon bleu. Just the sound of it kind of sounds complicated, but it really isn't. Pound out your chicken. Sometimes you can even buy a piece of chicken breast that's been thinly cut, so you don't even have to go through the process of beating it down flat. But just give it a try, whether you cook it inside or out. If you like videos like this, please subscribe, share it with a friend, like it, and of course, ring the bell, and Mushy the Cowboy Cook will see you down the trail.